Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony This Morning Show. I'm Tony T. Here today on the show. We're going to get you picks from the doubleheader from the NFL, also the 6-game card from NBA. We'll get in some college hoops today on this card, as well as NHL, and we'll close it out with our parlay segment. So make sure you stay tuned for the whole show. We're with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you like and subscribe. Give us that thumbs up. Help us build up our audience. We appreciate that here on the Tony This Morning Show. And as usual, we're going to get right to the picks. But first, we meet the cappers and get right to the picks. Let's say hello to Rod. Rod, what's going on?
Yeah, not too much, Tony. Winning day. Couple games burnt me. Nothing like losing by a hook in the first half of an over in the last second field goal. Hey, those happen. And Tua was money. I know. I believe JF gave it to us yesterday. He said Tua was going to throw a pick too. So hey, congratulations on that one. Yeah, Tua did look bad. Ooh. Ooh. I still go way back to why did we draft him instead of Herbert? It's still just one of those things that I can't believe we drafted Tua over Herbert. It's just when you weigh the things out, I just don't even get the whole idea. Why did we draft Tua? What the heck were we thinking? It is what it is. But hey, winning day. On to two Monday nighters this week. I'm excited. One good, one kind of bad. It is what it is. This time of season, you got to take the good, take the bad. That's what you get. Definitely a little bit of college basketball action as well. So definitely a not bad slate in the NBA. So let's get to it.
Let's get to the winning Monday. Let's go to Bo. Bo, what's going on? I got to tip my cap off to your Cowboys. They looked, again, laying points with Carolina. It just wasn't the way to go.
Yeah, man. Really enjoyed that game, guys. You know, sometimes when you have a team like us, you just get the wins when you can. So I enjoyed that, man. But as always, fresh new day. Time to make some new money, guys. Let's get it.
Let's get it, indeed. Let's say hello to Solo. Solo, what's happening?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Decent day, 4-2 yesterday. Just ready to fire today. I think we got 2 NFL games, 6 NBA, decent little college basketball card. Let's fire. Let's get the money.
Let's get the money, indeed. Let's get underway here with this NFL card. We'll cover the doubleheader here for you right now. And the games we'll cover here will be the Bears and Vikings. Vikings 7. I've seen some 6.5s pop up. Total about 43.5. There's 44s out there as well. Second game of the doubleheader, Falcons at Raiders. Falcons 5.5. There's a 6 now popping up at DK. Total 44.5. We start with Rod.
Yeah, I mean, looking at these 2 games, I'm going to take the under between the Bears and Minnesota. We've seen these teams play once already, and I think the defense steps it up here for the Bears. Usually when you see a team in the second half, or the second game in a season, defenses usually shine a lot more than what the offenses do. So I expect a lower scoring game, total of 44. Yeah, I like the under. And then I'm kind of leaning to the Bears plus the 7. I know Minnesota got themselves a nice little cover last week, but I don't know. I've seen too many Minnesota Viking games where they don't cover and they win by, oh, look, we won by 2. We didn't cover, but we still got the win. Yay! So definitely, I like the under there as the play there instead. And then I'm looking at Atlanta and the Raiders. We're still questioning on O'Donnell if he plays or not, right? It's there's still, because it's a game time decision. Still no news whether he's going to be the starter or not. If not, then you get the big old Ridley versus his old team. So what are we going to get in that one? Usually Atlanta games, we see some points. So I like the over 44.5 in that one. I think we just sneak over the total. I think the Raiders, whoever's at QB, will be able to score some points on this Atlanta defense and get us up and over the total in that one.
Yeah, from Rod, we move on over to Bo.
All right, in the Bears-Vikings games, if the Bears going to cover this spread, they're going to have to be able to score some points. On a 7-game losing streak, and only one of those games they scored 20 points or more. So I don't think they're going to be able to do it, man. We saw last week. I mean, I would have to look at it again, but I think they had 4 yards in the first half of that game, man. Just terrible. I think they wound up with 162. And they just can't keep Caleb Williams from getting sacked, man. This boy has been sacked 56 times, man. So I know he ready for the season be over with, man. Study being on his back. I think the Vikings with that defense, man, going to be too much. So if you can get that 6.5, guys, I like the Vikings to cover that spread. And for this game, man, I know it's not going to be a popular pick, but I'm going to lay the points with the Falcons for a few reasons why, man. This Raiders team has lost. Now, 10 of its 11 losses has been by 5 points or more. If this quarterback situation is not going to be in their favor, And the Falcons, last time we see them lay some points like this was against Carolina, and they beat them by 18 points. So they kind of step up when they play lower teams. The Luna Street, they played Denver. They played the Vikings. They played the Saints. And I think they play another tough team. I'm thinking about it right now. But they play some tough teams on the Golden Street, so we're not going to follow them in that. But I think in this game, they get right. I'm going to lay this 5.5 with the Falcons.
There from Bo on over to Solo.
Yeah, the Bears and the Vikings game. It's an interesting matchup. We just saw these teams a couple weeks ago. They ran up the points, went to overtime in the whole 9. I kind of agree with Rod. I think points probably come down in this one. The funny thing with Caleb Williams is, I've been watching him a long time. Surprisingly or not, the Vikings blitz a lot, and he's actually one of the better quarterbacks versus the blitzes. When he has that time to run around, that's when he makes those bad decisions and plays with the ball and turns it over. So I'm going to take the Bears plus the 7 in here. I think the second trip around, I think they perform just as well. Take the Bears plus 7. This Falcons-Raiders game, if Kirk Cousins doesn't come out here right away, man, I think they're calling for Penix. We might see him if he doesn't come out right away. Either way, I think they find a way to score some points, whether it's McConnell, Penix, or Cousins. Both these defense are horrendous. I think this total goes over.
Yeah, from Solo, I'll tell you what I think about this one. Yeah, I'm going to look at the Bears plus 7. Bears have been very competitive in their divisional games this year. When you look at them, they've covered 2, pushed 1. That the Bears team this year against the division. The Vikings in their 3 divisional games have not defended well, giving up 29 points, 4.5 yards per rush, 68% completions, 315 yards passing per game they've allowed in their 3 divisional games. Bears again covering twice, pushing once in their divisional games. Minnesota 3-6 of the spread at home as a favorite of 3.5 to 9 points. As Rod said, the Vikings tend to win and not cover games, and that's been this trend here for the Vikings past couple seasons when they've been favored. I'll take the Bears plus 7. Yeah, I'm going to look for points in this one. Again, this is very similar to the Jacksonville Jets game where, wow, these are 2 bad defenses, and somehow, some way, these offenses get it done. And I think you're going to see it here in this one. I like the over in this one between Atlanta and the Vegas Raiders. You look at this Falcons defense, man. My God, last 3 games, 32 points. 79% completion rate they're allowing over the past 3 games. That is terrible. An NFL quarterback should be a good. I know Ritter was a bad quarterback in the NFL, but I think against a bad defense, he gets upgraded to average. That's usually how it works here. When you face bad defenses, Raiders have gone over in 4 or 5 at home, so I look for the over in this one. All right, let's continue here on Tony's Six Morning Show. We'll turn our attention over this NBA card. It's a 6-game card. We'll do them 2 at a time. It's a 6-game card here. So we'll start here with the Sixers and Hornets. We got the Sixers laying 3. Total sits here 217. Heat and Pistons dogs here. Heat 4.5. Total 219. We know Embiid got that sinus infection, or it was actually a broken sinus. It got broken nose there. So Embiid out. McCain is out, who's been this rookie that's been scoring. The news here is Ball is a questionable. He's been upgraded to questionable here. Man out. Miami's got Jovic, Larson, Richardson out, and Tobias Harris out here for Detroit, but the rest of the guys are in. Those are the injuries. We go on over to Rod.
Yeah, and I like the Heat there over Detroit. Detroit's just going the other way. They were a scrappy bunch early on in the season, not lately. They're not scrapping their way out of anything lately. So give me the Heat there in that one. They're starting to hoop. So then looking at the other one here, I don't trust the 76ers to be laying any points on the road. I don't even trust the 76ers to be laying points at home right now. That number, you got Charlotte as a home dog. I'll take Charlotte as the home dog there in that one. They've been the better team all season long. You bet in any 76ers games and you've been losing money all season long, ATS-wise, that's for sure. Maybe if you get lucky and find that one here and there, but other than that, they've been losing you money. Be Charlotte plus the points there in that one. I think Ball plays this one.
Here we go from Rod on over to Bo.
Yeah, man, I definitely agree, man. This 76 team is too inconsistent. But one thing we can count on is lower scoring games. They're ranked 30 when it comes to pace. We have Charlotte ranked 29th. I don't see where the points going to come from, guys. The last, I think, 4 games they done played, been an average score of about 213. Last time they faced each other, I think, was about 204. So I'll take the under 217. Just don't see these guys scoring a lot of points, especially with Embiid out. Like you said, that rookie is out for the 76ers. Even if Ball come back, I like for them to score more, but I just feel like the outfit's not going to be here, guys. I like the 217 under. And I'm going to take the Heat, too. The Heat on the 4-game winning streak. They got beat by Detroit early in overtime. I think it was 123, 121. So, nice little revenge spot for them as well. I just feel like the Heat are in better shooting form. Detroit just been going, like Rod said, the opposite direction. They lost their last 7 out of 10. And Miami won their last 7 out of 10. So, give me the Heat minus some points.
There from Bo. Move on over to Solo.
Yeah, the Heat and the Pistons. I'm going to lay it with the Heat. Don't really love the Heat, but, they're playing better ball. The Pistons have just fallen apart. They really just have one or two players. Cade Cunningham, he's going to give you 23 to 25 a night, but outside of that, you don't know what you're going to get from Dern. You don't know what you're going to get from Ivy and so on and so forth. So I'm going to lay it with the Heat. I like the fact that LaMelo Ball's in. This is just a sprinkle. I'm going to take the Hornets. I'm probably going to take them on the money line. I just can't back the 76ers team at all right now. I backed them the other day, and they came right back down and came out and got smoked by the Pacers. Not really feeling these guys right now. I'm probably not touching this game, but a strong lean to the Hornets.
There from Solo. Tell you what I think about these games. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take Detroit here plus the points. They're fairly healthy other than Tobias Harris, so they got their guys back in there at home. They have the time off here. Heat, not a very good shooting team on the road. This Miami Heat, and not a very good rebounding team. 28th in the league in defensive rebounding. One thing that the Pistons can do is rebound with their size. Miami 12 and 24 to the spread on the road against losing teams, so they usually play down to the level of competition on the road. I'll take Detroit here plus the points. Yeah, I'll be with Charlotte here. The news on Ball is encouraging, but again, no Embiid, no McCain, who's been a good rookie scorer here there for Philadelphia, being out here. Sixers are just not shooting the 3 ball very well right now. I'll look to Charlotte there plus the points. Let's continue here on the Tony S'more Show. Next two here from the NBA from this 6-game card will be Bulls and Raptors. We have the Bulls now up 1.5, total 240. Cavaliers and Nets. The Cavs 9.5, 10, total 217.5. We start here with Rod.
Yeah, and I'll take the Brooklyn Nets plus the 10 there. Cavs coming into town. I believe we have seen this meeting once before this season. Yeah, and it was a Cleveland 105-100 win back on November 9th. So that was in Cleveland. So give me the Brooklyn Nets plus the 10 and a half, wherever you can find it. I think it's dropping. The 10 and a half is probably almost all gone. Scoop up to 10. I think Brooklyn keeps it closer with the Cavs there in that one. And then looking at the other one is the Bulls taking on the Raptors. Ooh, look at that total of 240.5. I like the over 240.5. We know the Bulls don't play defense. And then this Raptors team, they love to run and gun with teams and score some points themselves. So give me the over 240.5 there, Bulls and Raptors.
Yeah, from Rod on over the boat.
Yeah, I'm going to just take the money line with the Bulls. They play pretty fast. They do have a better offense when it comes to percentages. We got Toronto coming in at range 27 defense efficiency. Plus, without Scotty Barnes, I just feel like it's a different team. They have been playing scrappy, but I like the Bulls come out there win against Charlotte by double digits. So I think they get the win straight up. And when it comes to this Cleveland game, I'm going to lay the points with Cleveland. They done traded away Dennis Schroeder to the Warriors. Kind of looking like they bailing out, man. Also, Cam Thomas is out. We know that's about 20 some points missing. Like Rod said, they did lose by 5 earlier, but them players was in. With them players out, they done average 102 points in the last 4 out of 6 games or less. So I don't see the scoring happening for the Nets. So I'm going to take Cleveland. I think they win this game by double digits.
Yeah, like we were saying all season, the Nets, what their job to do was to build up trade value for their players. That's really the number one focus for this Brooklyn Nets team, and that's what they've done already. Move shorter, you'll see some more guys get moved out, no doubt. Just update you on some of the injuries. Bates, Drew, Tyson out for Cleveland. We've got Mobley upgraded to probable now for Cleveland. Bogdanovich, Cam Thomas, Zaire Williams out here for Brooklyn. The Bulls game looks like Levine and Terry are questionable. Ball probable here. Scotty Barnes is the big injury for Toronto. He's going to be out for, I think, a couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken here. Brown quickly continue to be out, so we're going over to Solo.
Yeah, the Raptors and the Bulls, I expect this pace to pick up as soon as they throw this ball up. I think these teams going to run up and down, push this total over 240. I think it was at 238. I still think it goes over. The Cavs and the Nets, I think I'm with Bo. I think I'm going to lay with the Cavs. I was on this Nets team. Like you said, they got too many injuries. The plucking the tree away. I just don't know where these points are going to come from. I'm going to lay it with the Cavs.
Yeah, from Solo, say what I think about these games. I'm going to go over Cleveland and Brooklyn. Brooklyn not defending well at all. And again, as I said, I think there's some hope for these Nets players knowing that they just traded Schroeder to Golden State. He could be the next one moved to a quality team. I think that definitely motivates the team offensively. I don't know about defensive, but I know they're trying to build up offensive numbers for their guys. We saw that when they traded Bridges for draft picks. You knew what Brooklyn was doing, and now we're starting to see it again. The first piece goes down, and Schroeder, there'll be some more to follow, no doubt. Cleveland 5-2 the over as a road favorite. Cleveland puts up some pretty good offensive numbers away from home. They are first in road offensive efficiency, averaging 120 points per 100 possessions. Nets have been over the past 5 games, given 50% shooting. I like the over in that one. Bulls in Toronto. Scotty Barnes' injury is big here. Raptors are just terrible form. Take a look at their past 5 games, offensively and defensively, just been atrocious. Bulls here, 6-2 to the spread to open up a road trip after a home game. I'll take the Bulls in this one. Let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Show as we're ready to close out this NBA card with Nuggets and Kings. Kings a point half at home, total 237.5. Jazz and Clippers. We've got this one. Clippers up to 9, total 224.5. We go to Rod.
Yeah, for me, and looking at the Nuggets taking on the Kings, I'm going to take the over in this one. Open 236 up to 237. I think both these teams just running a gun and scoring plenty of points, scoring into the buck 20s. Denver over their last 5, scoring 121.4. Well, Sacramento scoring 124.4 over their last 5. So track meet in that one. Get well into the 240s between those two. And then looking at Utah taking on the Clippers. Ooh, that's a lot of points for the Clippers to be laying. But I don't trust the Jazz. Maybe when we start seeing them play a little better, I just don't trust them. Clippers haven't been playing the greatest. They were off to a hot start, and they've cooled down. 3 straight losses there. Jazz with 2 straight losses. So someone's finally going to end their losing streak. You look head-to-head. Clippers got it 116-105 at home here earlier in the season, double-digit win. Yeah, I'll lay the 8 with the Clippers. I think they get right and end their 3-game losing streak here versus the Jazz with the Clippers.
There from Rod. Just update you on some injuries on Denver side. Braun is questionable. Murray probable there. Werder is probable for Sacramento. Utah Clarkson is questionable. On the Clippers side, we still have Jones and Mann, some rotational guys out here for LA. On over to Bo.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take a shot with the Kings, man, reluctantly. But they have been playing better defense over the last 3 games. They only given about 106 in that same span. Denver giving about 114. So I think that's going to be the difference in this spot. I'm looking at this line. We just seen Denver win 2 in a row by a big margin. So I thought it would probably be, a little bit on their favorite side, especially having Joker on the squad. But I like the way the Kings been playing. I'm going to take them on the money line. And I'm going to lay the points with the Clippers. Like Rod said, they beat Utah by 11 early in the season. I think they'll get about double this in this. I just can't trust Utah. We saw them give up 134 points to Phoenix. That defense is just not doing it. And I think the Clippers will be able to get away with a 10-point better victory.
Yeah, from Bo on over to Solo.
Yeah, the Nuggets and the Kings game. I'm going to respectfully disagree with Bo. I'm going to take the Nuggets. They're playing good ball right now. Still don't really love this Kings team. I think this pace is – can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
I think this pace is going to be – okay, I think this pace is going to be frantic. I expect to see some points. That's a high total, but I'm leaning toward the Nuggets. The Jazz and the Clippers game, I think this is a good right spot for the Clippers. I'm going to lay the points. I just don't think the Jazz have enough. The Clippers defense really isn't as strong as it was at the beginning of the season, but I think they'll find a way to put the clamps on the Jazz and get this victory by -8.
Yeah, from Solo, I'll tell you what I think about these games. I look for points in both games here at night. I like the over here with Denver and Sacramento. You take a look at these shooting forms for both teams. Kings over the past 5 games, 49% from the floor, 40% from 3, put up 124 points a game, but they are giving up 40% from the 3-point line over that period. Kings 4-0 to the over at home against winning teams. Nuggets have gone over in their past 4 road games, and the Nuggets here in their road games this year, 51% shooting, so they've shot the ball well. I like the over there. I like the over in the Utah Jazz and Clippers game because Utah is an over team away from home because they play the worst defense of any team on the road this year. Give up 121 points per 100 possessions. The Clippers at home here give 108 points a game. Jazz 8-3 the over on the road. You look at their past 5 games, giving up 49% shooting, giving up 122 a game, and a hit. But they are shooting the basketball, hit 51%, 42% from 3. And we talked about the John's column giving them a little more offense, but the defense is definitely not there. LA over their past 5, allowing 52% shooting. And Silla was saying the defense is slipping, and that's why the Clippers have gone over in 3 of 4. They're facing an over team here in Utah. I like the over in this one between Utah and LA Clips. All right, we got you through the NBA card. Now it's time we'll take a look at this college hoops card. We do this time of the year. We just ask the cappers, just give us what you got in college hoops. So we'll start here with Rob.
Yeah, looking at this card here today, definitely. For me, I'm looking at this card. I've got no premium so far. This is a tough card when you look at it, but I like Louisiana Tech here, taking on Grand Canyon. Give me. I think the wrong team's favorite. Louisiana Tech's been hooping and balling. I know Grand Canyon's been a solid team, but I think the wrong team's favorite there. I like Louisiana Tech on the money line. I'm not even going to take the 2 points they're offering. Give me Louisiana Tech on the money line to outright Grand Canyon in that one. And then the one I'm looking at later is Texas El Paso UTEP. UTEP's a solid team. Tarleton State's been asked most of the season. When they this is too much of a step up for Tarleton State to try to cover a 15.5 point spread. I got UTEP by 20 plus. They're going to roll Tarleton State in that one. Give me UTEP.
Yeah, here from Rod. We move on to Bo.
I mean, we'll look at this New Mexico State, Southern Utah, them Thunderbirds. I like them plus that 5.5. I made the mistake, man, and went against my Longhorns with the New Mexico State. Thought they'd keep it close. They got smoked out the gym. The last 2 times they played, Southern Utah beat them straight up and against the spread. The thing I like about the Birds, they're averaging 78 points, while New Mexico State only averaging 72. And we know in college basketball, it's really important when it comes to the free throws. Southern Utah shooting 71%, while New Mexico State only shooting 65%. So I think the wrong team is favored, like Rod said, with the other game. I'm going to take the points with the Thunderbirds. I'm going to take them on that money line, a little sprinkle as well.
Yeah, from Bo on over to Solo.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the Alcorn State-Rice game. Both these teams are bad. Rice is definitely not a good team, but Alcorn State is worse. I don't think Alcorn State has the size, the guard play to keep this game close. I think Rice beats them in a rout here. I think they win this game by 20 points.
Yeah, from Solo. Okay, one game I like.
College basketball, light card today.
Yeah, I like card. Yeah, I'll tell you what I like here today. I agree with Rod. I'm gonna take Louisiana Tech at home. They moved the line from a 1 point favorite over to 2 on the Grand Canyon side. But the Grand Canyon team, they lost to Georgia. I don't think Georgia's much here in Atlanta. But again, losses at home to UC Davis on a neutral to Arizona State by 11. But this Grand Canyon team does not defend very well. 35% from 3, 53% inside. They don't make their threes. And La Tech, this is a team that has shot the 3 ball very well. 38% from 3, 55% inside. They make their free throws. They defend very well. I'll be there, La Tech, in this one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony This Morning Show. We got you through the college here for today. Before we get to the NHL, let's see what Solo has for sale over at Tony's Picks as we're heading into a big week of action. Bowl games coming up, playoff games coming up this week. It's a big weekend here of action here. This week it's sports, NFL, NBA, as you know, tipping off here with the finals tomorrow in the in-season tournament. Of course, Solo enjoying a great NFL results the last 30 days. What do you have for sale, Solo?
I got 5 total games today. I'm about to put a package in. I already got a best bet in. So I got both NFL games. I got 2 NBA games and 1 college basketball game. So we'll be firing back tomorrow. I think the bowl games are back on tomorrow. Cup tournament tomorrow. So sign up with me short-term, long-term. Pair me up one of the good cappers. I'm ready to roll, baby. I'm in the books. Let's get to the bank.
Let's get to the bank here with Solo over at Tony's Picks. Remember the promo code Tony T at checkout will save you that 15% off. This is a perfect time to get that 7-day all sports pass. Look what you get here with the 7-day pass. All the bowl games this week, the playoff games this weekend, right? We're into the campus site part of it here. Also, we've got action NBA, college hoops, NFL with a lot. Again, no more buys. We got 16 games again this week in the NFL, so no better time to get that 7-day pass the way with these sports firing, and of course you want to get involved with these 4 playoff games, this is the time to get on board with that 7-day pass promo code Tony T at checkout. Will save you that 15% off. All right, Solo, as always, great having your show. Continue your success. We'll catch up with you later.
Appreciate it, Tony. Good luck, everybody. See y'all tomorrow.
So,
Have a good day, Solo.
So here on the Tony T Morning Show, let's continue on. We move on over the ice here. We've got 3 games on the ice here on a Monday, so let's cover them here. We got Capitals and Stars. Stars $1.41 total 6. Panthers and Oilers. The Oilers $1.20 total 6. The late night tonight, Avs and Canucks. Avs on the road $1.35 total 6. Over to Rod.
Yeah, look at these 3 games going here today. It should be a good one. Washington taking on Dallas. You look at this Washington team, and guess what? They won 10 straight on the road. This Washington team, ever since Ovi went down, guess what? They continue to just keep winning hockey games. And the way we've seen Dallas play over the last couple games, they just snuck by with a win last time out 2-1. And they lost the time before that to Nashville at home. So I'm going to take Washington at the plus price to come into Dallas and get themselves the win there in that one. Lead to an under. Both goalies go in there, and that one will keep it a low-scoring one. We always see that with Dallas games. And then looking at Florida taking on the Oilers. There's a reason this hat's on today. This is the first time that these 2 teams have met since last year's Stanley Cup final. So you can't tell me that the Oilers hadn't had this circled on the calendar. You know the kind of heartbreak that they had sitting in that locker room after losing to these Panthers? This was what NHL teams do. They circle the calendar and go, when I see you again, I am going to kick the crap out of you. And it's at home here in this one. The Panthers, over their last 2 games, what have they mustered up? No goals in their last 2 contests. They went into Vancouver, mustered up no goals. Went into Calgary, mustered up no goals. And now you're coming into an Oilers team that has won 8 of their last 9 hockey games and clicking on all cylinders, lighting the lamp and beating up teams. Panthers are in trouble in that one. Find an extendo line. Take the Edmonton Oilers minus 2.5. They're going to kick the snot out of Florida in that one tonight. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait to watch the beatdown of the Panthers because I know the Oilers fans. If I was there, I'd be yelling at Tkachuk. What we do is we see him as soon as his foot hits the ice. We remember him turtling. We wanted to start a ramble and get him going and start a fight. What did he do? He turtled and went like this. So every time we see Tkachuk on the ice, we yell turtle. Turtle. So when you get all the Oilers fans behind you, yeah, watch out. Florida's in trouble there. Give me the Oilers big tonight.
They're here from Rod. All right. Let me ask, do you have a website? We do. Tony'sPicks.com. Check the link in the description. On over to Bo.
Yeah, man. You broke it down perfectly, guys. That's the one I like. I like the Oilers. Nice little price on that money line, man. They done won 5 and 4 their last 5, put up over 4 goals in 4 of those games. Think Florida's in trouble. So let's go ahead and get that money with the Oilers tonight, man.
That's right there from Bo. All right, we got you through the NHL. Now it's time for our Parlay Peripheral segment where the cappers give it a parlay or they can give a game up in the future. They make the choice or a team or player prop. We start with Rod.
And for me, we'll go with a little 3-teamer. We're going to take the Edmonton Oilers on the money line. And then their hockey game we didn't talk about was the Colorado Avalanche. Well, guess what? They threw out both their goalies and got 2 new ones into the mix. They took the San Jose Sharks goalie, which is the reason why San Jose was winning. They now have Blackwood. Just think what he was doing for San Jose with that team. Now he plays with a Colorado team that's absolutely way better in front of him than what the San Jose Sharks. And we've seen it. He's been absolutely lights out. So throw that in there. Take the Oilers on the money line, the Sharks on the money line, and take Louisiana Tech on the money line in college basketball. A little nice little 3-teamer for you there today.
Yeah, from Rod on over to Bo.
All right, man. I like the Bulls straight up. That's a small little money line price. I like the Cleveland Cavaliers minus that 9.5 or that 10. And I'm going to lay it with the Southern Utah Thunderbirds plus 5.5, a little 3-teamer. There
you go from Bo. I'll give you what I like here. I like the over in the Raiders and the Falcons. I also like the Bulls, and I'll also take La Tech in a 3-team parlay. All right, you guys, our parlays for you here today on the show. Now, something with the cappers have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com over on our website. As I said, it's a big week of action, guys. We've got college football wrapping up with some bulk coverage as well as the playoffs this week. 16-game card, NFL. NBA and college basketball continue to roll as does the NHL. Let's see what Rod has for sale over at Tony's Picks. All sports combined, Rod has been on a tear here at Tony's Picks. You can see the units here, 964 units of profit. What do you got for sale, Rod?
For me, over at Tony's Picks today, I've got a best bet up, and I've got 3 in tonight's NBA that I'm going to just put it in a package very shortly there for you, and 1 college basketball play. Absolutely love that college basketball play, so definitely head on over, scoop it up. NBA is where I've been hot. After my slow start, we dug ourselves out of the hole and put ourselves in the positive units in the NBA. So excited there as well. So definitely new week, new goals, new money. Let's get it. It's Money Monday. Search for that Money Monday package. It'll be coming very shortly here. I'll have that up for everybody. Start the week a nice winning. Even better yet, take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotional. Pair me up with any one of the other hot handicappers you see over at Tony'sPicks.com. Hit the links in the description. It'll get you right on over to Tony'sPicks.com, where you can use that checkout code of Tony T. Save 15% off all those purchases when you head on over to Tony'sPicks.com and check it out.
All right, guys, get on board with Rod over at Tony's Picks. See great results there. Bo's been hot on the ice. Bo, what do you got for sale over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, I got a 3-pack right now. It's ready to go. You know what I'm saying? I got my NHL best bet in there as well. It's going to have the NFL and the NBA game in there. So 3-pack, real nice and sweet. Check it out, guys. Save that 15% by using the code Tony T. Come off a nice Sunday. Went 4-1 in football, NFL. Ready to get going for the week, guys. Like Tony said, get them 7 days. Win with us from Monday to Monday. But definitely put some cash in your pocket. Tony'sPicks.com. Let's go.
Let's go. Get on board with Bo over at Tony's Picks. The long-term pass to your best value. Remember the promo code Tony T at checkout saves that 15% off. I also have a best bet on the board here from the NFL. Also have action here from Hoops. So check out my results, my numbers at Tony'sPicks.com. Top unit producer in the NFL this year. So get on board with me over at Tony's Picks. You might want to opt for that long-term pass. Remember that 7-day pass. Get you covered for the NFL this week, as well as the NBA, college hoops, and of course all the great college football action. I'm having a great year in college football. Went 2-0 on Saturday with you with the Navy, and of course the Dogs barking in the already on Saturday. And we got a lot of hoops, just a lot of bowl games as well as playoff games here. Remember the Friday night game. It'll be Indiana at Notre Dame to kick off the playoffs in college football Friday night. We'll see what the weather's like. Should be a really good. Then we move into Saturday's 3-game card. So lots going on here, guys. So get on board. That long-term pass is the way to go right now. 7-day pass is perfect one to get right now over at Tony's Picks.
We kick out the Frisco Bowl tomorrow, Tony. The big old Frisco Bowl is up on deck tomorrow. We have West Virginia taking on Memphis in that one, the Frisco Bowl, to kick off the week.
Yep, got with the Frisco Bowl.
Texas.
There we go. Frisco, Texas. One of them. Yeah, I remember years ago people saying that was the place to move. A lot of development there in Frisco, Texas. There,
it's real nice. It's real nice.
A lot of new homes and stuff. I remember 20 years ago that was the people, the real estate developers were talking about Frisco, Texas, where you want to go. Mm-hmm. That's where it would be. All right, we got you through the show. Let's find out what we got over our YouTube channel. Remember, we're here with you every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern with the 26 Morning Show with free picks from the betting board. And, of course, we've got an on-demand on our YouTube channel as well. We could watch videos from our cappers that go a little in-depth with their coverage. Rod, what do you got over at Tony's YouTube channel, your plan for the week?
And for me, I've got all 3 hockey games covered. I'll have you covered for the rest of the massive hockey slate this week. At least it's spread out a little bit, not games of like 15, 15, 15, but there's definitely a higher volume of hockey this week as the NHL's wrapping up before they take their little Christmas break. They take 4 days off there at the beginning, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, I believe. They take 4 days off in the NHL, so they've increased the volume of games over the next 10 days or so. So definitely be on the lookout for those over at Tony's Picks YouTube channel. And then going forward, like I said, college basketball, I've already looked at a few. We'll start shooting a couple of those videos for you as well in college basketball. So be on the lookout for those.
Yeah, from Arada. Bro, what do you have over at Tony's YouTube channel, your plan for the week?
Yeah, man, last night I was having issues with my internet, so the videos I didn't upload in time. But definitely I'm going to start dropping more NBA free picks. I'm going to start doing the previews for the college bowl games, guys. So definitely it'd be worth your time to go over there and like and subscribe. And make sure to go check out the website, guys. We got them articles over there, man. Great information. If you need additional tips and betting advice, go check out Tony's Picks article section. and we'll definitely put you on the right side of the winning tickets.
That's right. You'll notice a lot of our cappers right over at TonySpicks.com for more free picks, free winners over at Tony Spicks. So check it out over on our website there. Link in the description of Tony Spicks. So go ahead and get assigned. Check it out there. And of course, we're with you here every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern with the morning show. If you miss any of the shows, remember we archive this show. So just visit us on our YouTube channel. Go hit the live tab. You can archive it, watch it again, watch the replay. Or if you need help with the later games, just replay it again. They're on Tony Spicks. All right, before you go, any of you guys have anything in closing before we go?
Yeah, definitely hit the link. Go check it out. I actually wrote an article yesterday on an NFL game. So definitely my first article here at Tony's Tony's Picks. So definitely go over and check it out. There's there's some bonus plays in there for everybody. I got a couple prop plays, and definitely go check it out. Some prop bonuses in there, that article for you as well. So go check it out. Hit the link in the description.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm in the process, man, of working on my first one, guys. So hopefully pretty soon you'll see me featured in the artist section as well, man. We're trying to get people to go over there and check it out. Them articles, guys, are great information, man. So go check it out, man. TonySpicks.com. We greatly appreciate it.
Really appreciate it, guys. Check us out. We got you covered in written work, on video, and more. Our premium plays are at TonySpicks.com, so check those out and get signed up. That'll do it for the show, guys. We'll wake up, guys. You guys make it a winning Monday. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony Spicks Morning Show.